you're standing is jumping jacks. So there's two versions. You can do a normal jumping jack or the plyometric, meaning you're jumping, palms facing away from you. You're bringing those arms and then jumping together. The other modification, if you don't want to jump, is you can tap as you're extending out. If you're seated on a chair or wheelchair, the modification for this, you're going to move those arms. You can add weights to these too, or bands. Palms are facing away from you, and then you can add the toe tap to it as well. Another modification for this is the wacky jack. So meaning if you have limited range of motion, you can put those arms at a 90-degree, almost by your ears, and then you're just moving back and forth. That's working more of your abdominals, oblique area. The second one is going to be diagonal punches. So if you're standing, you're going to go in a boxing pose with your, for me, it's my left foot is getting most of my weight. Right foot's in the back. My hands are chin levels. Then you're punching at a diagonal reach above your head. If you're seated, same thing, always stabilize yourself. Find good trunk movement. Then you're going to reach diagonal. You can add weights to these as well. Small dumbbells, cans, bands work good for this as well. The third one is going to be lateral raises, meaning your arms are going to be straight away from you. Palms are facing down. You're going to have, if you have weights or bands, you're going to raise them. You want to go about shoulder level height and then bring it back down. If you're using bands, make sure they don't snap at you. Biggest thing is this is going to work on that shoulders. The fourth one is going to be jabs. So if you're standing, same thing, boxing. Your boxing pose, for me, my left foot is forward, my right foot is on my toes, right at chin level. Then you're throwing jabs, finding different areas. You can duck, find your rhythm. Seated, biggest thing for this is you're going to find good movement. Make sure that trunk is moving. You're squeezing those abs, breathing. A lot of us forget to breathe. Fifth one is going to be military press. This one, if you're standing, you can have dumbbells. I'm using good old tomato. You can have bands. You want to start at ear level, and then you're going to press it up and then come down. Biggest thing with this when we're having weight is that we're not bending over. You don't want to go lower than that, below your ear. Control the weight and breathe. If you're seated, same thing. Make sure your trunk is stabilized, your back is good form. The next one is going to be in and out squats or squats in general. If you're standing, you're going to start with feet together, and then you're going into a squat if you want to do the jumping, tapping in the middle, or you can just start with squats, meaning your feet are shoulder width apart, and then you just bend down as low as you can go. You want to go about 90 degrees the lowest, don't go over that. A chair is a good way to work on it. You're sitting in a chair and come up. Now, if you're seated on a chair or wheelchair, for this one, you're just going to reach. It's called a seated reach, or you can do leg raises. You're unable to move them.
I think you're frozen, by the way. Is he frozen for you guys too? Okay.
He's frozen a little bit.
Ooh,
okay, you're back.
Okay. It crashed, I think. So it's going to be, you're going to do uppercuts, meaning you're going to start at your chin level, then you're raising those up. Be careful with these. Please don't punch yourself, or we will record it. Seated, same thing. Just throwing this almost like diagonal, but they're coming in a forward motion. The eighth one is going to be, we're going to do leg raises. So if you're seated, you can do raising them up. If not, standing, I want you to do knee ups. Make sure you're balanced, squeeze it. You can even have hand motions to these. And then the ninth one is going to be heel touches. So these, if you're standing, you can do weight. You can do side to side. If you're seated on a chair and you're gonna do side to side as well, you can add weights to these dumbbells, canned goods, they work for the obliques. The 10th one is gonna be the rotational crunch. So there's 3 ways you can do this. You can do this on the ground, where you're gonna lay flat and then just put those feet in a crunch form. If you're gonna do it on a chair, you're gonna just rotate, rotational crunch, or you can do it on the ground as well with the medicine ball, just like Dave is doing. He's a perfect example. Make sure you're not over rotating the spine. Okay, so we're gonna get started with the warm up. If you wanna get your waters out, I'm gonna set up the timer. Get water, make sure you're getting loose, and we'll get started. Okay, we're gonna get started in Okay, so first warm up we're gonna start, we will start with our neck. I want you guys to start with the neck roll. Pick one way, nice and slow. Get your breathing down. We got about 5 more seconds. And then we're gonna rotate the opposite way. Go ahead and rotate. So if you went clockwise, go counterclockwise. Nice and slow, getting that neck nice and loose, relaxed. Okay, now we're gonna go into our shoulders. I want you to roll them back, nice and slow. Get nice and loose. We're gonna work out our shoulders, our upper body, our legs. We got about 3 more seconds, and then we're gonna go forward. Go ahead and go forward. Front roller shoulders, about 5 more seconds. Get it nice and loose. You can even exaggerate that movement like Dave's doing. Good job. Okay, from here, we're gonna go into our arm. I want you to just rotate it nice and forth. You can do both or one individually. Getting those arms nice and loose. Okay, now go forward, bringing it almost like you're doing a freestyle swim. Nice and loose. From here, we're gonna do arm circles, so go ahead and go back, out forward to you. Do nice little circles, get them nice and loose. Keep going, we got 5 seconds.
Timer resumed.
3, 2, 1, go ahead and go forward now. Nice and loose. In about 5 seconds, we're gonna go into our wrists. 3, 2, 1, start with your right one. If you need to isolate it and put some support, just grip it. If not, go ahead and get it loose. Pick one way, and then you're gonna go opposite way in about 5 seconds. Good job, everyone. Make sure you're getting your sweat on, get some water. Go ahead and go opposite way. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is hips. So if you're standing, just start shifting that weight in your hips, getting them loose. If you're seated, same thing, just shift weight using your trunk as well. And if you're standing, you're gonna start rotating it nice and slow, get those hips nice and loose. Good job, Paul. From here, go ahead and go opposite. Just shifting the weight on the hips. Okay, we got about 5 more seconds. And then from here, we're gonna start on our ankles. If you're standing, find one and then just roll it. Make sure you stabilize yourself, getting that ankle nice and loose. Rotating it. If you're seated, you can, if you're able to raise it, you can just go up and down on the ankle, getting it nice and loose. If not, you can roll it as well. Getting it nice and loose. We got about 5 more seconds. And then from here, if you're standing, seated, you're gonna cross your right arm, bring that left arm under it, and then just stretch out that tricep, the shoulder, nice and relaxed. We got about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch. Nice and slow. You should never feel a pain. You just want to really stretch that tricep muscle, the shoulder. Okay, in about 3, 2, 1, we're going to go back to our right arm. Bring it behind your neck and your head. And then you're going to put that left hand over the elbow and just slightly push it down, feeling a good stretch. We got about 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rotate. Nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Next one you're going to do is trunk stretch. I want you to reach up, even if you're seated as well. Then you're going to go to the right, stretching out that trunk, those obliques. You got about 5 seconds. Go ahead and rotate to the left. Okay, last one we'll do is we got 2 more. You're gonna just rotate those arms across your body, shaking it off, get it loose. And the last one, if you're standing, I want you to reach for your toes. Do a static hold, meaning you're just gonna reach. You don't want to keep up and down movement. If you're seated, reach for your toes or reach for the sides, nice and loose. We're gonna get started. Okay. Make sure you have your water, get your music going. If you're
Timer
muted,
pause.
we'll be starting.
Timer pause.
Okay, we're starting in 5, 4, 3 with jumping jacks, wacky jacks, or seated jumping jacks. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, Paul, Dave, Jamie. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Take it off, make sure you're getting water. We got 20 seconds. You can add weights to these as well, band work. Starting in 10 seconds. Second round of jumping jacks. If you're seated, you're gonna do seated jumping jacks with the steps. 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, Paul. Keep working. 10 seconds. Here you go, Dave. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Second exercise, diagonal punches. If you're standing, get in your boxing. You're punching above your head and across. Seated, same thing. You can add canned goods, water bottles, small dumbbells, bands. 3, 2, 1, and go. And if you feel like you're breathing a little bit harder, slow it down. There you go, Dave. Go, Paul. And rest. Good job, everyone. Keep working, keep working. Oh, good to see you, Nicole and Gina. Okay, we're starting in 5. You guys can stretch and then jump in as you feel you're stretched. And go. Second round of diagonal punches above your head. Here you go. Keep working. There you go, Jeremiah. The Chicago crew. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now we're going to the lateral raises. For these, you want to go about shoulder level. Starting in 10. Make sure you're getting water, knows you're breathing. If you have any questions, please ask me or Anna. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, Dave. Make sure you control that weight. You can even hold it at the top and then bring it slowly down. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're doing our second set of lateral raises. Make sure you're getting water. 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Work out those shoulders. There you go, Gina. It's good to see you again. 10 seconds. There you go, Paul. If you want to do straight arms, Paul. There you go. And rest. Next one we're going to do is military press. If you're standing, you want to do at ear level. Those palms are facing away from you. And then don't tap it at the top. Just press it. Seated. Make sure you're stabilized. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. You can do it with bands as well. "13 seconds. Keep working. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Good job, Nicole. Good job, Gina, Jamie, Paul, Mr. Dave, Jeremiah. Anna's probably working out and moderating. We got 10 seconds. And then we got the second round of those. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. You working? There you go, Dave. Nice in control. Good job, Dave. There you go, Jeremiah. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one we're doing is if you're standing, you can do squats or in and out squats, meaning you start feet together and jump out. And if you're seated, you can do seated reach, seated side to side, or anything that fatigues your arms, like flutter arms, and go. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep working. There you go, Paul. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds. Make sure you're getting some water. As always, the biggest thing is you can choose any exercise and you can replace it. You just got to keep moving. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. 15 seconds. There you go, Gina. 10 seconds. Nicole. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 7th one. We're gonna do uppercuts. If you're standing, make sure you're throwing those, squeezing the biceps, squeezing the abs. Seated, grounded. You can add dumbbells. 3, 2, 1, and go. "15 seconds. Keep those punches tight. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. 15 seconds. Make sure you're getting water. Notice your breathing. Starting in 8. 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, Dave. Make sure you're breathing. 10 seconds. There you go, Paul. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one we're doing, if you're standing, you could do knee raises, marching in place too. If you're seated, you can do variation of leg raises. You can do reach. You can do ab or side to side. Anything that targets the abs or activates your leg muscles. And go. 15 seconds. Three, two, one, and rest. Good job, everyone. Biggest thing for this, you really just want to do your shoulders and then those abs activate. 10 seconds. We're doing the second set, starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, Jeremiah. So Gina, 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one we're doing is heel touches. So if you're standing, reach side to side with dumbbells. Control it. You're going to feel it in the obliques. If you're seated, try to touch your heels. Or you can do flutter arms to fatigue your arms. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. We got one more. We're done with the first circuit. About 13 minutes in. Starting in 10 seconds. For these, you can challenge yourself. You can reach as far as you can go. Do it nice and slow. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, Nicole. Find your rhythm, find your movement. 10 seconds. There you go, Paul. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We got a minute to recover. Nicole and Gina, good to see y'all. I didn't know if did you guys make it for the warm-up? Yeah? Gina, get nice and loose, stretch it out. You could do the arm stretches. Just get nice and loose, you have a minute. We'll be starting in about a minute. So get loose, get some water. Gina, you could do the arm stretch. You could do overhead as well. We're gonna work shoulders and arms. You wanna make sure it's stretched, the trunk stretch. Oh, there you go, get some water. Good job, Dave, Jamie, and Jeremiah. We're starting in 30 seconds. Get nice and loose. First one we're doing is jumping jacks, or seated jumping jacks, or wacky jacks. These are good. When you do wacky jacks, try to keep them right at your ears and squeeze. That's working your abs. Those are the 3 different variations. Starting in 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Make sure you're blasting your music, or you can hear mine or my heavy breathing. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go. 10 seconds. There you go, Dave. 3, 2, 1, and rest. For those doing the wacky jacks, you don't want to really put your hands on your head. You're moving more your obliques. So squeeze. There you go. Starting in 5, yeah, because then you're gonna hurt your neck. So it's your whole trunk squeezing. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'll do them with y'all. There you go. And you're really trying to work those sides. There you go, Jeremiah. Good work. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one is diagonal punches, starting in about 15 seconds. Biggest focus on these, it's over your head. Even if you're seated, over. as opposed to jabs are right in front of you, uppercuts coming under. And 3, 2, 1, go. These you're trying to extend as far as you can go, really putting power. 10 seconds. There you go, Nicole. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, Paul. 20 seconds. Make sure you're getting water. We're starting in 10. For this, when you're throwing the punch, make sure you're breathing as well. A lot of people tend to forget to breathe while boxing. And go. Ten seconds. Keep working. Focus on those abs too, squeezing your stomach. 3, 2, and rest. Next one is lateral raises. For these, you can do together, you can do individual, or you can do flutters. Any of those, you want to focus on not going above your shoulder line. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. "12 seconds. There you go, Dave. Those shoulders. 7 seconds. There you go, Gina. Just doing flutter arms. Really fatiguing those shoulders. And rest.
I'm sorry, I just had to fill my water bottle up.
That's okay. No worries, Paul. Make sure you're hydrated. We're on our third exercise. Starting in 5, second set of lateral raises. And go. Keep working. We got 10 seconds. There you go, Jeremiah. You can also do presses. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going to jabs, our fourth exercise. Starting in 15, this one. Always bring back that punch to your chin. Nice and breathing. Find your rhythm. You can throw combos. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. 15 seconds. 8 seconds. There you go, Nicole. You throw 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. There you go, Paul. Rest. 15 seconds. Make sure you're getting water. Nice and loose. Always breathe. You always want your core tight. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. "15 seconds. Keep working. There you go, Dave. There you go, Gina. She's doing it with dumbbells. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one we're doing is military press. Biggest thing is start at ear level. Come up. Nice and control. Working those big back muscles. Squeezing. Working the shoulders. Lateral. 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds of work. There you go, Paul. Nice and controlled. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Make sure you get water. We are halfway. 21 minutes in our exercise. Starting in 5 seconds. Second set of military press. 3, 2, 1, and go. Biggest thing with these, if you're doing weight, don't worry about speed, worry about your form. There you go, Dave. Control that weight, breathe. Nice and controlled. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, Nicole. Great form. Next one we're doing is squats, or you can do knee raises if you're seated. Seated reach, side to side, or any ab work you want to do. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. You guys know your favorite exercise, plug that one in. There you go, Gina. 10 seconds. Keep working. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Make sure you're getting water. We're gonna start in 15 seconds. We're in our 6th exercise. 10 seconds. Biggest thing with the seated reach is your feet are grounded. When you reach, that activates that hamstring muscle. 3, 2, 1, and go. And the trunk is gonna move it with. There you go, Jeremiah. There you go, Dave. Fatiguing those abs. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 7th exercise is you're gonna do, if you're standing, knee ups. If you're seated, leg raises. Or you can do side to side, starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, Dave, side to side if you're standing with the weight. Really focus on squeezing those side obliques. There you go, Paul. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds, get some water. We're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost done. 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. $15 seconds. There you go, Gina. There you go, Nicole. Okay, next one we're gonna do is the 8th exercise. If you're standing, there's a couple. I know Dave has done the rotational crunches. You can throw the knee into that with no weight, working on squeezing the abs. Seated, you can do leg raises, or you can also do crunches, the reach. You can choose your favorite exercise. And go. Seven seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We got 15 seconds. Make sure you're getting water. I think the Chicago crew is like almost done with their workout day. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, Jeremiah. He's doing reaches. 10 seconds of work. Keep moving. There you go, Dave. Nice and control. And rest. 9th one. We're doing heel touches. If you're standing, I want you to do the wacky jack standing. If you're seated, go ahead and reach to the side, starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. "12 seconds, keep working." There you go, Paul. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We have 15 seconds of rest. Starting in 10. Keep working, push yourself physically, mentally. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go, Nicole. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last one. I want you to choose your favorite exercise. So flutter arms, you can do rotational crunches, you do jumping jacks, jabs, you choose it. Starting in 5 seconds, we're gonna do 20 seconds and we're gonna do 30. We always finish with a little bit longer to build that endurance. And go. This one, try to go as fast as you can, burn yourself out. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last one, we're going for 30. Again, pick your favorite exercise and burn out. Starting in 10. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. "25 seconds, keep working. There you go, Dave. Work. Breathe, breathe. 15 seconds, halfway there. 10 seconds. There you go, Paul. Paul's doing another workout after this. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. We're gonna go into a cool down. As always, where we start with
Cool down for 5 minutes.
open up your arms and breathe. Nice and slow. Hold it up. Come down. One more time up. There you go, Anna, as well. Good job, Jamie. Nice and controlled. We're gonna do it 2 more times, getting that heart rate down. Bring it down. Last one. Make sure you're taking deep breaths, getting that heart rate down. From here, we're gonna move, raising your hands or shifting to the right. Control it. And shift to the left. Start the hug and then releasing, stretching that back out, the scapula. Come in and then release it. We got 2 more. From here, we're gonna start just like Gina did when she was stretching. Put the hands together over your head and then really stretch out the shoulders. Nice and relaxed. There you go, you got Dave's variation, just rolling it. About 5 more seconds. From here, we're gonna start with your arms at your sides. Open them out, then bring them in. It's doing that T motion. This is working on that range of motion of our shoulders. We got about 3 more, nice and slow. When you're working out, guys, you can add weights to that. That's another way to work out the shoulders. Last one. From here, shake it off. You're gonna open both arms, roll it back. If you have limited range of motion, you can do shorter circles, whatever you can do. Make sure there's no pain involved. You can bring it back in. And about 2 more. Last one. From here, I want you to put your hands, if you can, behind your back. Just reach it. You don't even have to put them together. Just reach back, activating that tricep. You just want to pull it back, hold it, and then from there, you're going to go rotate. So if you're standing, just rotate the spine slowly, control it. If you're seated, rotate it one way. Go ahead and rotate the opposite way. From here, we're gonna go into front raises, but then you're going to do circles. Control it. There you go, Dave. Got about 5 more seconds. And then you're going to go side. Nice and slow. Start with little circles and little by little start widening it. Got about 1 more minute. From here, we're going to focus on our legs. If you're standing, try to raise your knee. If you're seated, you can massage your quads. And if you're able to, you can slowly raise the knee. But if not, just roll them, roll your hands, get that tension off the quads. You can even go down to your calves if you're standing. Paul and Dave, or you're seated, you can do calf raises. Seated as well if you're able to. If not, go ahead and massage that area. Calf raises, so keep going. Do about 10. And if you're seated, just keep massaging both calf area and the quads and your hamstrings, the big muscle groups in your legs. Okay, from here, you're gonna go back to breathing, our last one. But this one, I want you to hold it. So we're gonna do 5 seconds. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it for 2, 1, 2, and breathe out. One more, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it, 1, 2, breathe out. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it, 1, 2, breathe out. Good job, everyone. We are done with today's workout. That was like 38 minutes. Good job, Paul, Dave, Jeremiah, Gina, Nicole, Jamie, and Anna. Any questions for us? I know the Chicago crew's probably tired. They work out all day, every day.
Oh, I have a quick announcement. If anybody knows any little kiddos who would want to do a little youth fitness program next Tuesday, then send them to the Adaptive Adventures website because I'm going to lead one next week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, Anna.
What time is that, Anna?
It's at 4:30 Mountain Time on Tuesday, the 14th of July.
Okay. There's a gal here in Calgary that does a bunch of stuff with youth for hand cycling, so I'll tell her about that because she
Nice.
Oh, thank you. That's perfect. Yeah.
Nice. But thank you guys for joining again. It'll be moving to 4 p.m. Now in the evenings. Definitely this month, our goal is to come up with some new ones. So I'm going to work on changing it up and possibly adding a third circuit to the workout. So making it a little bit harder. I know a lot of you guys work out every day, which is really good. So I have to make it harder. I think you guys it's getting too easy for you guys. So I'm going to make it harder. I'm going to add new exercises. So I'm going to do my research. I'll definitely talk to Anna too. I know she's having a program next week, but just getting new ideas. And if you guys ever have new things that you've seen that you really like, please let me know as well. Also, I can develop a playlist, put some good music on for everyone. I know my music's not the greatest, but it's good to see you guys again. Dave's to see you again. Paul's going to head out to do the Dragon Boat program. Jeremiah, Gina, and Nicole, the Chicago crew. Jamie, it's good to have you on. And Anna, thank you for being moderating, helping us. You guys have a wonderful day and the rest of the week. Enjoy that hot weather, especially for those that have it. But yeah, thank you guys. You guys have a good one.
Thank you.
We'll
Have a
see
good
you
night.
guys next week.
Thanks, Gilbert.
Thank y'all.